Hi Capricorn, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace. I'm here today to do your February 1st through the 15th, 2018 general reading. So today we're focusing on what you're moving away from, what you need to be focused on, and what you are moving towards if you follow Spirit's guidance today. I did ask, sorry, I got ahead of myself. We are also focusing on what energy Spirit wants you to be most focused on at this time. I did ask Spirit before I shuffled what messages they had for Capricorn this month, and it was about truth. It's all about truth this month for you. So whatever that means to you, right? It could be speaking your truth about a situation, truth about how you're feeling towards somebody, whatever the case may be. But the truth needs to come out, okay? And there's a better solution to something that was probably a challenge and something that didn't go the way you planned, okay? Something that was dangerously out of balance, because I do see the Two of Pentacles reversed under there as well. But, this is asking you to... It's telling you that success comes from objective compromise, self-control, and patience, forgiving and healing energy. And there is a lot of healing energy that's going on in your spread this month. There could be some sort of holiday that's coming up that might be significant for this situation. A lot of this is having to do with emotional connections. It doesn't necessarily have to be relationship wise, but I'm taking it as that because we do have the Lovers and the Two of Cups out. So, and the Love Life card. I really feel that what you're moving away from is some sort of karmic debt dealing with a love situation and the need to forgive, okay? So whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger and resentment, you will find your wishes will come true. And this isn't just about forgiving the people around you, but forgiving yourself, okay? This is for those people who feel like they have been lost or at one time was and needed the guidance from Spirit in order to make themselves whole again, to be able to look at their connection for what it was really worth, and whatever cycle was closing. It could have been karmic debt, but with the debt paid off, it could also be releasing debt. So make sure that you're taking care of your money as well. Now, I do see the Seven of Swords and the Lovers card. Now, the Seven of Swords can go a lot of ways, and in this deck, it's all about direction. It's telling you that there is a better course of action available. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. And maybe this is where it's coming from. You might have felt like you needed to take a certain path, or your significant other needed to take a certain path, but there really needs to be a communication. And this, I feel like it's closing out the chapter, because this is all in what you are leaving behind. And it could be someone that you either had a soul contract with, which goes back to the karmic debt. This is someone you had a very strong emotional attachment to, or vice versa. But the one thing that I am seeing, especially with the Seven of Swords, you have the Seven of Cups too. And the Seven of Cups is reversed. Seven of Cups is having a lot of options, a lot of illusions, and the fact that this is reversed, I kind of feel like whatever was really going on within this relationship still hasn't been cleared up, it's telling you that there is a lot of things going on behind the scenes, and someone felt like they had to take a certain path, but it's not one that needs to be taken alone. But it took a lot of strength, and especially with the 11 on this card, you know, this is the number of ascended masters, and strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. A lot of forgiveness. There needs to be more clarity around this situation. If there is not truth within this, you're not going to be able to move forward. But to me, with this being in the, you know, moving away from the Seven of Michael and all that, I feel like a lot of you probably have already left or have already set up a plan to leave, and you're trying to gain that courage. But what I find really interesting, and again, this is general reading, this can go vice versa. Either Capricorn is doing this or the other person involved is. But with the Magician and the Page of Swords being reversed, I feel like someone was being very immature with their thoughts and with their words, you know, playing tricks. I see that one party was probably more stable than the other. But there's a lot of negative influence and change of direction with this situation, okay? Now, what you need to be focused on at this time is the fact that, okay, so for some of you who are thinking about starting a new career path or whatever the case may be, you have a new career opportunity, and if that is something you are looking for, but you're not sure like when that is going to happen, it will happen by the summertime, okay? They're just asking you to have patience in this situation, and you have the power to move forward, okay? You have the opportunity to create something very abundant for yourself. Some of you might just be throwing yourself into work instead of facing the issues here. And you need to take it slow and easy, Capricorn. Okay? Make sure you focus on what is necessary. Focus on what you want to create for yourself in a positive aspect. You know, and especially with the summer card here, some of you might be coming into some that's very interesting. So I'm not sure with this situation if there's going to be a reconciliation or if you are moving away from one lover to another, but there is another strong emotional attachment here coming, and it could be in the summertime. Maybe when you start working at this new opportunity, or it might even be a new position within your career. But this is not giving up on someone that you care about, and two hearts being dedicated to each other, really taking the time to work things out. And, you know, with the Lovers card here, that is the soulmate connection. And the Two of Cups is a very strong emotional connection too. But I'm almost, and I think, you know, I always get different messages, but with this card, there's two people with their hands almost touching. So they might not have come into your life yet, or you might be at a distance, okay? And this with the world card too, this is a new cycle. This is something that's going to be very spiritually enlightening for you. But what's going to happen, I really feel that if you listen to Spirit's guidance today, you're going to go through a process of emotional healing. And through this, you will be able to reach your desires. You just have to have faith that everything is working out divinely. But with the Eight of Swords too, you need to make sure that you break free of your negative thought patterns, okay? If you are overthinking, if you were obsessing, if you were doing any of that, this is gonna, I almost feel like it's gonna be one of those light bulb moments, and you realize, because you have the 8 and the 8, you move from the 8 of Swords to the 8 of Cups. And the 8 of Cups is about leaving a situation that you know, you're not satisfied with. And this is, in this deck, it's telling you that you're moving towards something that is better for you. And you need to follow your intuition on what is right for your personal experience. But this is a spiritual quest. And this is a time to really go within, not only figure out how to forgive yourself, forgive those people who have hurt you, forgive the emotional situation here. Make sure that you find a logical and objective compromise. Go through the emotional healing process, break free of the mental instability, and move into the path of love is what I'm hearing. And with that being said, so your overall, what energy your spirit guides want you to focus on is, and again, the dragonfly is a sign of transformation. So I always trust the direction of the universe and know that I'm being guided. You have to trust that if anything has moved out of your life, it is for a reason. If, again, okay, some of you might be dealing with a little bit of overindulgence or speaking your truth. Okay, I am picking that up. But trusting in the direction of the universe and know that you're being guided. This is surrendering to the universe and letting go of control for a minute and just let things happen as they need to. And your happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. So the more that you have faith in the universe, the happier you're going to become, because you're not going to feel like you need to control every single situation in your life. This is going to be able to let go and let God. It's going to be, you're going to be able to feel very emotionally balanced and centered and be able to move with the flow instead of fighting the current, okay? Now, I am going to pull some cards from the Talking to Heaven deck by Dorian Virtue and James Van Prague. And this usually has been tying the readings together pretty well. There is no such thing as death. This card represents, you know, especially for those of you who have past family members, they're just telling you that when they leave this world, they, yeah, they don't have the physical body to hold them back anymore. So when they move over, not only is there extreme clarity, they see everything for what it really was. Even if they didn't lead the best life here, when they're over there, they see everything for what it was, down from the very beginning. And there is no ego, there is no judgment. It's all love and light. And they just want you to know that since they don't have the physical body holding them back, and especially ego being attached as well, they're able to come to you at any moment that you want them to. All it takes is a thought. Hey, Grandpa, I need to talk to you, and allow them to interact, because whoever this person is for you, and it's going to be the first person that pops up onto your mind, but this person has become one of your guides and is pushing you into a new direction of emotional abundance. This is going to bring you to that emotional healing of everything that you didn't deal with in your past, you need to deal with now. And with that being said, you know, it's also telling you to kind of take the approach of when you realize that there is nothing in this life that you cannot do. Okay, you can manifest anything that you want. That goes negative and positive, okay? But when you cross over to the other side and you go through the transition, you're very clear and honest about what has happened and what you expect and what you want to bring to the table. So they come back to guide us in this human experience in order for our soul to grow. We're here for knowledge. We're here for the human experience so we can take that knowledge back. And then they come back and they help us get through it. And it just is. The cycle will keep going. So have no fear. But I am telling you, if you have karmic debt that needs to be paid off and you don't deal with it this lifetime, you will deal with it next. So whatever truth needs to come out, needs to come out. And, you know, some of you may have been having some serious dreams about this person lately, okay? So remember to keep your thoughts positive. Don't, you know, get over the overthinking and move into the place of love. Work on your heart space. Balance yourself out and know that you are moving in the right direction because you're being divinely led. But you need to not only speak the truth, but you need to find a compromising solution that, you know, works for the highest good of all. With that being said, I hope this resonates with you. And if you would like a personal reading for more clarity on your situation, your personal situation, please email me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. If you do not need a personal reading and you feel like this was enough for you and you still want to donate and support the channel, there is a link down below in the description box. If you are not friends with us on Facebook, you should be. And please check us out and let us know what you think. Leave some comments down below. Let me know your story and how this resonates with you, okay? So I wish you the best of luck, Capricorn, and I wish you just nothing but love and light, and make sure you take care of yourself, okay? I'll talk to you guys later. See you later.